coming up the stairs here to the upper deck. Yeah, anyways, that's not the point of coming up here. So up here is to look at these windows. So yeah, the plans called for like one big sort of massive window broken into sections because this is not supposed to be here. It's supposed to be split back into two. Doesn't matter. It's here. But look at the window, guys. That's what I'm telling you. That's why we're here. Look at these windows. Awesome. So they've got all the locking devices, obviously. Smooth. Red means locked. This one here comes over the same. They've got the bump stops when they open up. Perfect. This here, locked. And then one additional right in the middle. Perfect. Those are great. Everything up here is great. They've got all the bug screens on these windows upstairs now. And they have some type of fancy handle on them. Look at, they're attached on one side. They're hinged and they open on this side. So we can just undo these clips and pivot them open and close the window. There's no reason why we can't leave the windows open now. These have locks as well. I guess it's just, why not? Because they make them that way, I guess. We reduced the number of pot lights in here. We've taken out like half of them because originally it was calling for double rows. But that's because the plan showed a larger ceiling originally, and because of the pitch here, it didn't work, and they were going to actually cut them into the slopes. So we're like, we don't need that many up here. Look at all the plugins we have. We could have lights, floor hockey. Get Don Cherry over here, play-by-play. Him and Bobby Orr. So here we are, checking out the soy dogs. They're checking out the four over here. Name this guy Boston. He just reminds me of somebody from Boston. Doesn't matter. Anyways, November 23rd. It's a Saturday, November 23rd. I just had my lunch, which was cow kapang moo. Very good. I can describe it as crispy pork on rice with basil. Spicy. You guys don't care. Anyways, I haven't had KFC this whole second trip. Maybe once, I can't remember, but maybe once. Otherwise, that was my staple. So, fence. Looking good. They've got the uppers built on a lot of it now, so when it gets all coated in, and they'll do something on the top. We got some lights. This is going to be looking like the side of the other side over here. These are solid. So the mailbox will go here. The address will go here. Graham. Howdy Cap. So the exciting thing now, well, everything is, but the big changes are the interior handrails and upper deck railing. So let's come through the only access point that we have now is this gate area, and let's come inside and shoot through there, and I'll tell you what's going on. Coming up this way, I'll take the full ramp up. Compressor may turn on, so we'll have to just walk around that. But these are the railings here that have been put on hold. I was never a fan of them, and I only voiced my opinion on these things once. But anyways, they're not right. They didn't look like the picture at all. Jen shows the guy the picture, and he's like, yeah, I can make that. So he starts off with this, which is just not right. Now, it'd be kind of cool if we went with glass, right? Fill it in with glass, but just all the fingerprints, I was really avoiding that. So we're going back with what I had planned in the early days. Believe that or not, we're going with more of a little bit. Well, I can't even tell you. It's exciting. I may insert the picture right now, but better yet, let's just wait till they're done. But what we need to know is that this is coming out. But yeah, ACs are installed. Sliding doors are all installed. The door guys, the windows and the aluminum door frames, they may come back for another day of just finishing off, doing their final walk around, putting in the final little plugs on the screws. They might have missed a couple here and there, so that's what they'll be back to do. Otherwise, these, I don't know if you can see, but the bug screens are in. Those are those windows in one of my previous videos. The way the glass overlaps, all these open up. Wow, great breeze coming through here. Neighbor's bananas. I say neighbor. Focus, I say the neighbor, but that's actually Jen's other house here. So for those of you that have jumped on late, this was all of Jen's property here. And that was the original house that Jen had, and her aunt is living in it, and she didn't want to displace the aunt. So she built a fence here. This property here was all trees, fruit trees, just tropical sort of lushness. So anyways, so she's done this now, built this house here. So one day in the future, she can always tear down that other house and make it the yard of this place, and that will then open up the yard for putting in the pool or putting in the, place to park my Maserati. Okay, not. Hey, this is nice. Broom closet. Like, and the shelves. Very good. These shelves here. Very good. Okay. So the trades today, we got the fence guys, the husband and wife team that have been doing the doors and everything. They're finishing off the cabinets, they're finishing off the desk here. This is sort of like finished, I guess. This is Nooner's, the dream team built it from scratch. Imagine that. With grade 6 woodwork skills, he's built that from scratch. It's all right. We have a butterfly. We had birds before we got the windows, so the birds have not come back. Let's just go outside the front doors here and have a look at the fence. Nice, so we can still see cars coming down. High enough for the privacy. Right here I can just set up and snipe guys that are climbing over the top. Go up to the lookout windows here. Catch them at long range. The inside of the fence now has all been coated in the first smashings of cement. You'll see down at this end here how they've started to smoothen it out now. And as it starts to dry, they wet it and paste it and smooth it some more. This was the first piece of railing that they had upstairs. When I saw that, I'm thinking, oh, I wonder if they're just using this as like a template, just for measuring, no, no, that's what he was thinking our stair rail was going to be like. Oh my God. Using the plugins, I like to see. So this is the table that Jen had built. That's going to be the giant sink, which she already picked that up so that they know the size of the table. We've also got tiles for here, which are the same as these ones here, which match the ones for the driveway. So it's going to have all the tiles there. That's why they haven't installed the water tank yet.
Hey YouTube, it's Polar Time. My vlog will feature travel and adventure tours. Come along for the ride. What's stopping you? Come on, let's do this. Hey YouTube, it's Polar Time. My vlog will feature travel and adventure tours. Come along for the ride. What's stopping you? Come on, let's do this. Hey YouTube, it's Polar Time. My vlog will feature travel and adventure. Hey YouTube, it's Polar Time. My vlog will feature travel and adventure. Hey YouTube, it's Polar Time. My vlog will feature travel and adventure tours. Come along for the ride. What's stopping you? Come on, let's do this.